to the Air Goddess Network. I am the Air Goddess, and welcome to my channel once again. Let's find out what's going on for November, shall we? We just had All Hallows Eve, Samhain. I hope you had a great time and that you did all the trick-or-treating and joyful harvesting. So let's get on in here and see what's going on, shall we? Now we have the Sacred Kingdoms Tarot deck right here. And then to get the final energy, the trusty energy oracle deck right here. So let's get started. How have you been feeling this past month? I hope you've been doing well, and that the transits of Pluto in Aquarius and Neptune retrograde and Saturn retrograde in Pisces haven't been reeling you in too much. It's a time for review. Pluto is now direct, so whatever you've been reviewing, well, now it's time to go direct in Aquarius. But like I said, Saturn is retrograde and Neptune are retrograde. They're both in Pisces. So whatever it is that you need to review, whatever it is that you need to take responsibility for, or anything like that, go ahead and let it go ahead and do what you need to do, because when they go direct, well, it's showtime. All right, so let's get on in here. Let's get your first card. And we're going to do a pick a card as always. First card, second card, third card. All right. Oh, there's the first one. Let's get that. First card. Let me move that out the way. First card. We've got our second card coming up. Let's get our second one. Second card. Third card. Now take a moment. We have our first card, our second card, and our third card. Take a moment, see which one resonates, and then we'll go forward. Now, for those of you who picked the first card, we have the Rebirth card. This is the Phoenix card, and this is an extra card in this deck. So what that tells me is that you are going through a major, major, major transformation. It could be your health, your finances, inheritance, anything like that. You are making a complete change, and you're doing it with fire and determination, and it's in the upright. So that means that whatever it is that you're needing to do, you are doing it, and you're doing it unapologetically. You're not making excuses. You're not mimicking anyone. You're actually reforming yourself. You are actually doing the work. This is a really good card. Like I said, it's an extra card in this deck. So since you are rebirthing yourself, you may have had some major health problems, major financial problems. And now that you are seeing what it is that you need to do, you've uncovered everything that needs to be uncovered. And you've made the choice to rebirth yourself. Not make excuses, not externalize it to someone else or something else or another situation. You've decided that you're going to take it on, be responsible for it, and incorporate your shadows and things of that nature. So you are making a complete change in what you're doing, and that is awesome. Okay, so that's the first card. That's a really good card, okay? So for card number one, we've got the Empress in the upright. So since you've been doing the work, now you can sit back and you have all your things. You're waiting for projects to come about. You've pretty much gotten everything you need because you've done the work. You've done the work. Now you're sitting on the throne of abundance, prosperity, good health, good wealth, You may find that partnerships may be more in alignment, and if you're not there already, it's coming. But yeah, you've done the work. So now you've got everything you need. You got things coming your way. Not much I can say about that. That's a major arcana card along with this extra card here for you. So you are in a good position. Continue doing your work. Continue integrating that shadow without mimicry or anything, externalizing anything. Realize that if you continue to realize that whatever it is that you must work on is for you to work on, then as long as you continue to do that and not externalize the issues, problems, things that you're facing and making it about others, situations, people, places, things, situations, then what you'll end up being is the Empress. So continue doing your work. For those of you who picked the second card, it's the Hierophant in reverse. So what that tells me is that you're making some changes to things that may have initially been traditional for you. Uranus just moved out of Taurus a few months ago and into Gemini. But with this Hierophant reversed, it's literally saying break the mold. You don't have to be traditional. You can make changes that have been in your systems for years. It could be your family system. It could be your work system. Anything that you value that has been traditional, you're turning it around and saying, I don't have to do it like that anymore. Maybe it's outdated, whatever it is. So maybe you're looking for new changes, new ways of doing things in order to make new changes, make new traditions instead of sticking with the old that may be outdated. So that's for you. For those of you who picked this secondary card, the Hierophant in reverse, you have the Six of Cups, okay, as a secondary card. So the Six of Cups is nostalgia, it's childlike, it harkens back to the past. When you're thinking about good things. So what you might be doing is while you're trying to find out a new way of doing things, you're also looking to the past to see what you can carry with you in order to make it consistent, in order to make it bridge the gap between what was or used to be done to what is now being done. But you're doing it with a sense of nostalgia. You're not doing it from a sense of sadness or a sense of we should have, could have, maybe we can still. You're doing it more of a what can we take forward with us that will bring that sense of nostalgia, that will bridge our past with our now and our new future that we're trying to make. Because some traditions need to be tweaked because, you know, it's called outdated, right? And so what you're doing is you're trying to say, what can we bring forward? And that's always good, especially when there's generations involved. You want to bring the past toward the future, but make it fun, make it fresh. And there's nothing wrong with that. Coming up with new ideas. You may even be asking family members, well, what do you think we should do in order to make that happen? So it's almost like saying, hey, we need to make some changes within our family dynamic about what's considered traditional. And we had some good things. How can we bring those things forward and make it new and fresh? So that's you. And that's around this time of year anyway, when we're about to see more of our family and friends for Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then New Year, because we are in the beginning of November 2025. So that would make complete sense for those of you who picked card number 2. For those of you who picked the third card, we've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone who's doing business. They're very stable in what they're doing. They offer protection. They offer stability. It could be you or someone around you offering you that or being that for you, or you're doing it for yourself. Either way, this is a very grounded card. This is someone who takes responsibility, is there to help those who need a little support when they're transitioning. This is a really good card too. Like I said, it is in the upright. So again, this could be you or someone around you that's doing that for you. we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. So with the Two of Wands in reverse, you might feel yourself stalling on some business proposition or supporting someone that you've been supporting for quite some time. And the Two of Wands, when it's in the upright, is like saying you're looking at two roads to see which way to go. You have two, it's like a fork in the road. Okay. But when it's in the reverse, it's like saying those two options may not be an option. It's more difficult to pick which option because you don't want to pick either one. Because you've been a supporter, you've been a stable rock for someone or something, or a business or a family member or something like that. But you've done all you can, and at this point, you're down to your last two, and you're just like, how can I even do anything? It's like being stuck almost, because this is saying that you're open to the two roads. You're open. You're just trying to figure out which one. But this one is like, I don't even know which one to take, because both of them are not going to lead anywhere no matter what I do. So in this position, it's almost like it's asking you to go ahead and take a step back for a while. Take a step back from the situation, the person, the place, the thing, and just kind of let it play itself out, because you've done all that you can. You've been supportive. You've given money. You've given time. You've given resources. You've been there. And this could be you doing that, or someone is doing that for you, where they've been there. They've given the resources. They've given the information. They've given the time. They've given the money. They've given the fill in the blank to be the rock, right? But now they're at the point where now they just kind of, well, I'm kind of tempered out. I don't know what to do anymore. This is this card. I don't know what else to do. I've researched all the options. I've looked at all the things I can do. I don't know what else there is for me to do except step back. So maybe in this position, whatever it is that you've been helping with, or someone has been helping with you, however it's playing out for you, it's time to, they're gonna probably take a step back, or it's time for you to take a step back and let them figure things out for themselves. Okay, that's for those of you who picked this card number 3. So now I have cards for all of you. Let's see what's at the top of this deck for all of you. We've got the Fool card, and the Fool card is run by Uranus. Okay, so some of you have been taking chances and following your dreams, following those lightning strikes of I've got to remove these spiritual blocks, and I've got to do whatever it is I've got to do. And you've been doing that. That's across the board. So some of you in this first set, like I said, you've been doing the work, you've been doing the transformation, you've been doing everything you're supposed to do, that Spirit has been asking you to do, no matter how hard it may seem. You faced that, you've integrated it, and now you remove spiritual blocks. For those of you who picked card set number 2 here, with this Hierophant in reverse and the 6 of Cups upright, is saying that take a chance on that. Take a chance. The family might just want to do it. The workspace may just take it on and say, yes, let's see what we can bring forward. Let's see what we can update. Let's see what we can do to make things move forward in a more natural way, because this is outdated. That's outdated. It's great, but what can we do to make it work and bring it forward? So you're going to take a chance on that, and it's going to work out for you. Over here, go ahead and take that chance and step back. Take it out, because what you're doing, if you don't, is you're blocking yourself. But if you take that step back, just say, you know what, I'm going to take that step back. I'm going to let them figure it out. I'm going to remove myself so that they can figure it out for themselves. And within doing that, I'll get to move forward with my dreams, my goals, my aspirations, remove those spiritual blocks for myself. Because sometimes when we find that we are helping somebody, or thinking that we're helping somebody, we're actually blocking ourselves. Because again, Saturn is in retrograde in Pisces, and what that says is, depending on where it is for you, but in general it says, when you've done everything you can, back off. Let them figure it out for themselves, because you're blocking yourself. You're fogging yourself up. You're getting in the room with them in the fog is not helping either one of you. Somebody has to be able to see clearly. Somebody else has to be able to take initiation with that Aries also in that Neptune also in Pisces. It's like take a step back. Stop being responsible for other people's fog, in other words. So that's what that's saying in a nutshell for all of you. But go ahead and take that leap and get out of the foggy situation. For the top of the deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles, or should I say the bottom of the deck, sorry. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of this deck. And she's warm, she's nurturing, she's got a little bit of Sagittarius in her. It's almost saying like a mom would, a nurturing mom would say, well, if you do this, and then she kind of backs off and lets you figure it out for yourself. Again, same thing. She's nurturing, she's kind, but she also leaves room for you to grow. Figure it out, do whatever it is. She gives you a nugget. She nurtures, she takes care of everything else. She makes it warm, inviting, but also doesn't push you to do anything. She just keeps the area nice and safe and warm, keeps the hearth going, keeps things going. She's in the upright. So basically she's saying your environment is safe. Do what it is that you have to do. Everything around you is safe. Okay? So let's get us a final card from this Energy Oracle deck. All right, we've got a card. Let's go get it. Community. We've got community. Let's go find out what that has to say. Connection with kindred spirits. Upright. This card shows three women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the Happy Family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Okay, so realize that if you are doing your spiritual work and you are really wanting to make sure that you have become this new individual and you've integrated all of your issues, triggers, traumas, shadows, then with this Empress card coming in, it's like saying that those relationships, those aligned relationships will eventually come through if you take the chance and you just keep yourself in a nurturing environment. And that can mean that you're taking care of yourself as well, because this is physical, you see. You're taking care of yourself, your physical self. And then what happens is if you're taking care of yourself and you take chances and you are removing those spiritual blocks, then eventually your community will find you. So even though you may feel a little alone right now, it's okay. Continue doing your work, because eventually that alignment of those people, places, things, and situations will make themselves available. It'll end up being on your timeline. For those of you who've picked set number 2 with this Hierophant reverse and this 6 of Cups upright, if you continue to take chances and see how you can bring things forward in a nostalgic way, not a sad way, in order to make it more aligned with what's going on right now in your family dynamic, your work dynamic, your fill in the blank dynamic, take those chances. You'll see that spirit will move things forward for you, and then a whole world will open up for you. Make sure that you keep it nurturing. Make sure you keep it warm and inviting as well. And again, you'll have a sense of community when you do that, whether it be family, friends, co-workers, anything like that. For those of you who pick set number 3 with this King of Pentacles upright and this 2 of Wands reversed, go ahead and take the chance to maybe step back, stop trying to be the support system. Stop trying to give all your resources and your information and all this stuff away, because you may be blocking yourself when you do that, and you won't be able to move forward. But if you pull back and allow things to happen the way they need to happen for yourself or other people, then you'll find that your spiritual blocks will fall away. And if you stay nurturing and kind during that process, it doesn't mean you pull away and become cold and calculating. It means you pull away, but still remain nurturing and open, but not necessarily giving everything away, because you've done all you can. It's like that mom. She gives you everything you need, and then she just backs off. She doesn't try to force you to do anything. She's not trying to make you hear what she has to say, and you've got to do it her way, because if you don't do that. This is what that's telling you. Don't do any of that, but remain open and nurturing and watchful and kind. And then that sense of community, that sense of togetherness will come back. Because right now, maybe what you're feeling is, I got to pull away completely. And that's pulling you toward being cold. But that's not what we're asking. That's not what Spirit is asking. Spirit is asking you to pull away, remain nurturing, remain kind, remain warm, but also allow them, whoever they are, to kind of figure things out for themselves without you pulling in and saying, here, use this, let me give you that, let me stop. Because you've done everything that you can. Let them figure it out. Okay, so that's the information I have for you for the month of November. This may find you in the beginning of November, the middle of November, or the end of November, or whenever you come across this video, this message. If it resonates, it is for you. As always, thank you for watching. I am the Air Goddess. You all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.